This is everything you need to know about the 2022 Genesis G70. Up front, you will notice that the crest-shaped grille makes an appearance. This brings it in line with the design of the rest of the Genesis lineup. You also do get the parallel lines in the quad headlamps, again, to match the rest of the lineup. The hood remains aggressive, having two sport bulges on it, and you'll also notice that the intakes on the bottom are actual intakes. Some of them will go to the engine or the coolers, and others actually make their way as ducts into the wheel well to improve airflow over the side of the car. You'll notice as well that the design makes it look a lot more aggressive this year. At the back of the car, you'll notice that the taillights do line up with the front two lines from the headlights. This is in line with the Genesis design concept. It's going to keep those two lines parallel across the entire length of the vehicle. You'll also notice that the roof line stays very similar to last year. That's a great thing because for tall guys like me, there is actually enough headroom in the G70 to sit comfortably. I'm 6'3", and it's not an issue for me to sit in it as long as I set my seat in a comfortable position. With my arms outstretched, you'll also notice that there is plenty of legroom as well. The biggest change that you'll notice when you sit inside the 22 G70 is the 10.25 inch touchscreen that got added for this year. Looks a lot more sleek, has a brand new user interface as well, designed specifically for Genesis. You'll also notice that the interior does have nice high quality leather as you work your way up through the trim levels, even getting to Napa leather in the 3.3 liter Sport and the Prestige. The heads-up display also remains for this year. Another difference that you'll notice though when you look forward is that you do get half of a digital dash at certain trim levels as well, meaning that as you turn on your turn signals, depending on the trim level, you will actually have a camera that pops up in the dash for you showing you your blind spot, which is an absolutely fantastic feature, particularly on the highway. You'll also notice that safety features remain a priority for Genesis this year, including things like adaptive cruise control, autonomous emergency braking, and available 360-degree cameras. The sound system that you got last year, the Lexicon sound system, it's still here, thank goodness. That is a fantastic sound system, puts out lots of bass. You can even get the subwoofers underneath the seat. Overall, it's a really nice upgrade from last year. Just a bunch of quality of life features along with a great design update. So, you like the look of the 22 G70, but you're like me and have a more spirited driving style than the average. Great news is we have a Sport Edition this year, same as last year, but the Sport Edition this year gets some fantastic upgrades. Main of which is you'll notice that it does come with bigger and nicer wheels. You also get Brembo brakes. And unlike last year, the Sport is considered to just be the top trim level for the 3.3 liter V6. So, you'll be getting a variable exhaust system, which wasn't available last year. It does add a couple extra horsepower, but the biggest thing that you'll notice is that it adds some noise. It sounds great and it feels good inside the car. You'll also notice that you do get a sport-tuned electronically controlled suspension this year, which is a really nice upgrade. You also have things like the 360-degree camera and the Sport Napa leather seats with diamond stitching. It's a great upgrade. You'll notice that it's absolutely gorgeous. It's going to be a ton of fun to drive. And if you're like me, you are going to love the Sport Plus mode. It accelerates through the gears a little bit quicker, and it also does turn off the traction control, unlike last year. As you can tell, the 2022 G70 really is a fantastic upgrade from last year. We still do get the available 3.3 liter twin-turbo V6, which is an impeccable engine. It's a lot of fun to drive, and it's really responsive. Thanks so much for watching. This is everything that you needed to know about the 2022 Genesis G70.